Yo, y'all niggas, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I hate y'all. I hate y'all with a passion like no other. There's nothing that pisses me off more than people that'll sit there and be like, you know, you'll see a manga or whatever, and it gets an anime and announced. The trailer comes out and everything. People are like, oh, that should look hype. Oh my god. Oh, I can't wait for this part. And then niggas just hype it up to beyond even words can describe. And that's the definition of Chainsaw Man, right? You know, it happened a little bit with Blue Lock, but Blue Lock lived up to it because, you know, Blue Lock top 1 sports anime anyways. Chainsaw Man, bro. This was the peak moment where niggas were like, oh my god, bro, oh my god, bro, oh my god, bro, oh my god. And you know, I watched the first 2 episodes and I was like, this is kind of cool, you know. It's the right amount of horny for me. It's the horniness for me. But yeah, and I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Me and Denji, that's like my spiritual dog, you feel me? You know, I don't got no rocks or no shit, but when it come to be on timing, he's on my type of time. Yeah, but you know, JJK was on this little break and shit like that, and I was getting told to watch it and shit, and I was like, you know what, alright, let me give it a try. This is a part of the Dark Trio, you know, and niggas been hyping that shit up. So I was like, alright, but let me see what, cause JJK the GOAT, JJK the new gen GOAT. So I'm like, alright, let me continue Chainsaw Man, you know. And boy, when I tell you, this might be the most beautiful show I think I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like the what do you call that shit? The B-roll? Like when it's just filming like the buildings and the sky and shit. That has to be some of the most beautiful shit I've ever seen. When this nigga Aki is sitting over there starting his morning, he outside drinking motherfucking tea and crumpets, and he just sitting out there with his legs crossed like a little. Anyways, you know what? And they just filming the sky and the motherfucker, what is it? The balcony. I'm like, yo, that shit actually makes me wanna, you know, keep living. Because my nigga, it seemed like he was enjoying himself. And then, you know, that's when shit turned for the worse. We got to touch titties and all everything like that, everything under the sun. Then next thing you know, everybody gets shot in the fucking dome. How? Why? I don't know. But basically, I'm just come to establish that in this show, everybody or nobody is safe. I should say nobody's safe, because when I tell you we met Himeno and I was like, oh, she cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? She a little bit too horny, but she cool as fuck. I fuck with her. She got the one eye, you know, this and the third. She got the ghost devil and shit. The interactions were, as the young kids would say now, hitting. They were hitting. You know, Denji and Power and Himeno, Denji and Kobeni, that one nigga that died because, you know, he didn't have enough detail in his character. Yeah, everything was hitting. It was funny. Then the Eternal Devil came around, you know, and shit like that. This nigga over here fighting for 3 days. I ain't gonna lie, 3 days, no food, I'm dying. I'm dead. Like, at that point, you might as well take me. I'm jumping in that bitch like I'm about to come back up off a trampoline. I'm jumping in that mouth. Pause. But yeah, Denji seems mad broken. I'm not gonna lie. Now, hold on. I don't think he can beat my dog Itadori. You know what I'm saying? But Denji is cold. Like, the nigga is just, I don't know. It's like if you watch he's like a brawler. But one second, I think this nigga Denji is a brawler. You know, barstool fights and shit. And then next thing you know, he's fighting like he's fucking Nightwing. Or Robin from Batman. I'm just like, this nigga a little bit too cold. But regardless. Anyways, I think I have found my second favorite female character in anime. No cap. The new gens are hitting when it comes to creating good female characters. Like let's be for real. Maki and I forget her name. Power. Maki and Power are 2 of the greatest females I've ever seen in a show. Not just because they're strong and they're like, oh my god, you know, mommy, but you know, they're just entertaining. Like Power specifically is hella entertaining for no reason. Like the way she just delivers her lines. And yes, I watched an English dub, kill me, fucking put me on a cross. But I watched an English dub and Power is fucking hilarious. Like it's just the lack of social cues on top of the fact that she's just like has no boundaries. Like she's just talking. Like you know whenever somebody says something too loud, you like, hold on, bro, nah, you doing too much. Like that's embarrassing. Like that's Power. Like she's the definition of doing too much, doing the most, saying everything out loud, and then acting like, oh, well, that's normal. Yeah, I just said I'll rip your dick off and stick it to your forehead, but I do that to everybody. Like, no, that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we keep our cocks on our body. Not like that though. But yeah, I don't know. She's hilarious. I can easily say Power is the funniest girl or woman, whatever, fiend, devil, demon I've ever seen or heard. We need a sideshow spin-off where Power is a comedian. Just I don't know. It's the horns for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, not gonna lie, I can't wait for them to get some better. Is better the right word? I can't wait for them to get some other villains that are like more not Bleach. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the blonde girl that Aki was fighting, that killed Himeno, she just reminds me of the girl, the Visored from Bleach with the pink jumpsuit. I can't think of her name right now, but blonde hair, like pigtails, I think. Yeah, she just reminds me exactly of her. And the nigga he was fighting just reminded me of a bitch ass Toji who was just, a part of a gang or some shit. Like, imagine Toji, but minus 30 attribute points in muscles, and he's a bitch, So when they get some better villains, that shit definitely gonna tee up. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no world level threat yet, I don't think. But once that motherfucker come up, yes sir. But hey, you know what's the last thing to say. But Makima, hey, that's not how I want my head to be crushed. But if it's getting crushed by her regardless, you got it. You got me. Call me a victim and put it on my face, because I'm gone.